9600. This is the one that I mastered. This was my holy grail. And gosh, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. Nah, just kidding. My name is Arthur J. Williams Jr., one time known as the best counterfeiter in the world.
Are you still?
Yeah, I'm still. Yeah. And I was kind of in awe. I was like, wow, this is pretty wild. It had, I'm holding it up. It's got the watermark. It's got the strip. Got the little 100 that turns colors. I'm thinking this is nothing like what Da Vinci was printing. Like, this is something real serious. And I knew that if I broke this, that it could be legendary. If I could figure this out, I could really set myself up for life. The first thing we had to do is we had to figure out the paper. When you hand a bill to a cashier, the cashier will grab the pen. When they mark it, there's actually some science going on right now. On currency paper, it reacts to where it marks yellow. On pretty much 99% of every other paper made, it'll mark brown. And so it's really hard to find the right paper that would match money. I had Natalie order paper from all over the world pretty much. Gosh, man, we spent so much time on just ordering and testing and ordering and testing. And finally, it got to the point where it just wasn't working. Nothing was working. And me and Natalie were in the house. I'm saying, we can't do this. I'm kind of getting on to her about it. And she grabs the telephone book and she's just shaking at me. You son of a bitch. We're not going to find this shit. We got to give it up. She throws it down and she marks the freaking telephone book. And what do you know? It marks yellow. I thought it was a mistake at first. When I seen her mark and I seen the yellow, I'm like, I kind of got shocked for a second, right? Like, okay, wait a minute. We've ordered every fucking paper there is, right? And it's been sitting in front of us the whole time. And man, we started jumping up and down and screaming like we got it, Natalie actually went to the company and said, hey, I'm a teacher. I'm doing some things with kids. Do you think I could get some paper? And they're like, oh yeah, take as much as you want, because they don't know that we're using it to make money, right? We ended up putting the two pieces together. And man, the thickness was really close to money. And so I told her, I said, you know what? We might be able to actually put the watermark and the strip in there too. So now we'll have broke the pen, we'll have broke the watermark, we'll have broke the strip. The only thing left really is a little 100 that changed colors. I was actually walking through a parking lot and I saw a car. It turned purple and green. The paint job on the car did. As I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I wonder if we could get that same type of paint to put on there. And we ended up calling the company that made it, and we ended up finding out that they actually made the same stuff for the Treasury Department, right? Go figure, right? And me and her got to work. On all money, if you look at it, it has kind of like a cream greenish color to it. You can't print that with the regular printer, like a laser printer. You can only get it by pressing it, like running it through the press. We would run it through the first time, put the color of money on it, then we would run it through again. We would put the border with the head. Then we would run it through again and put the seal. And we had this program designed to where we changed every single serial number on our money. When we actually perfected the process, it was beautiful. So I said, baby, we're bringing the money to life, man. Here we go. When people think about counterfeiting, it's not as simple as just you're printing money and now you have money. It gets a little bit dicey because you got to go out there and now you have to spend it to get the real money. Me and Natalie, I'd say for the next year and a half, we'd hit, travel really far into a different area. Hit, and then move. Look for like young kids working a cash register, because usually the young kids just didn't give a shit. You're always looking to buy the cheapest thing to get the most change in return. There's a lot of freedom for two kids, 22, 23 years old. It was just cool. As time went on, we were making a lot of money. I think we made $30,000 one day. It just got to the point to where we just couldn't buy anything more.